Hi everybody, this is Teen Talk featuring Princess Aviana aka Mufasa.
Prince Jonathan, aka Ray Big J.
Princess Taylor.
And today, we have an interviewer and she's going to be asking us some questions about teenage things, I guess.
Well, hello, you guys.
Hello,
Hi.
how are you doing?
Okay, I'm doing fine. We parents want to get your guys' take on a lot of stuff and see where you guys are at in some of the questions that we get on the Talk It Out show.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you the first one. You guys can talk among. I want each of you guys to give me your perspective, and then you guys, of course, can hash it out amongst each other. Number one, should a girl ask a boy out if she likes him?
That's actually a hard one because when I first started dating, before I met my girlfriend, I was a shy type. So it depends on the boy. For me, it depends on the boy. If the boy is a shy type, yes, but no. Don't literally ask him out. Throw hints out so that he will be like, okay, she likes me. Let me ask her out. Because the shy types are the people that do not like being asked out. That do not like to ask people out because they don't want a rejection. That is my answer.
Okay. So you would want them to ask you?
No, I would like them to throw hints. Yes, basically flirt. So just throw little hints out. So my answer is no. Do not ask a boy out. Just throw hints out. Just throw hints that you like them, so you want them to ask you out.
I do agree with him on that because every time I'll talk to somebody and I thought I liked a boy, they'd be like, oh, just flirt, try to get them to know that you like them, but don't just say, oh, I like you, I'm going to go out with you. Just throw hints and just flirt and do flirty things and just be like, oh, give them scenarios and stuff just to see, if they do end up asking you out and have feelings for you or anything. So yeah, I do agree with you on that.
Going with off of what you guys said, to throw out hints, I would, in my opinion, I'd throw out hints for anyone they were going for.
Okay. So if a girl asked you out,
I'm saying no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say no.
I have a question though. What if you really liked her?
I'm still gonna say no.
So if your girlfriend asked you out, you did?
I am saying yes. When she asked me out, I told her no.
Oh wow.
I did. I told her no, and then I asked her out the next day.
why?
Because it's that looks like I'm not a man. I am not a man if a girl asks me out.
I honestly do feel like
that is period point blank. The man is supposed to ask out. You are supposed to throw hints out. She was throwing hints, and I was gonna ask her out that day, but she just had to come out to me at lunch and say, "You want to go out?" My response, "No, sorry, no, thank you."
Well, people
and she was so shocked because one of my friends told her that I liked her, and so she was so shocked that I said no.
What were you feeling when he said no?
I was kind of confused when he said no.
What other did he think that the information that they gave you about him was true or not because he said no?
Well, there's a lot of stuff that happens with rumors, so you don't really know if it's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of have to ask the person.
Okay. You were gonna say something, Mufasa?
I do feel like that it is a man's place to ask females out. I don't know why. I just feel like that is. But I do feel like people should probably start normalizing girls asking guys out or girls proposing to men because it does happen. Because it's so normal for a girl to ask somebody to marry them or for them to ask a guy out. So I don't know. It's mixed emotions, I guess. Because if you do ask a guy out and you feel like you should or you feel like you have to, that's your opinion. But my opinion is I do feel like it's very abnormal for girls to ask guys out. So, I guess it is the man's place to ask girls out. But if you want to, that's you. That's on you.
Do what you gotta do. At the same time, it's still the man's place to ask. You could do what you gotta do to get who you want, but it's still the man's place to ask. Period, point blank.
Okay. All right. Now, okay. I hope this doesn't have anything to do with you guys, but let's go with it. Do you think you probably have friends like that or something? Do you think sex changes a way you feel about your other friends? Meaning, like, once you get with a girl or a boy or whatever the case may be, and you start hanging around, do you feel different about your other friends, or does it put a little tension with your other friends?
Oh no. I say the same. We say 100. See, that's the problem. Even though I'm with her all the time, no matter what, my homies, if they want to hang out, hey, come through. We'll hang out. Because I was the single one in my group until I got Taylor. And then when I got Taylor, we were all a group. So we all just went on a couple dates. And when the boys wanted to hang out, girls backed up and let us hang out. When it was boy time, it was boy time. When it was girl time, it was girl time. That's how we all became friends. So, no. For me, on my point of view, no. For a lot of people, maybe yes. I know plenty of people that have actually done that. They've gotten a girlfriend, had sex, or got a boyfriend that had sex, and like blew everybody off. Like, you're not relevant to me, bye. And then get mad when the boy or the girl breaks up with you, and then you want your friends back, but like, no, you pushed us away the whole 2 months that you guys were together.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, adios, amigo.
How y'all feel?
Honestly, I'm not in a relationship, but if I were in a relationship and I had friends, I don't want to be the type of person to, like, once I get in a relationship, I'm just going to push all my friends away. Because I just don't feel like that's right. I feel like you should make time for your friends and your relationship. I don't know. I don't think that I'd push them away if I, did have a relationship and, was into that sexual stuff. I don't think that I would push my friends away. Or, like, no. I feel like you should have friends and a relationship. I feel like you got to make time for both. Like, you don't have to, what is it? I don't know. You should just make time for both.
Balance it out.
Yeah, balance it out.
Okay. Yeah.
You do have a good point. That you shouldn't just go after one person. Like, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't go after, like, who you're dating instead of, like, going after your friends. So it's like you're spending more time with one person, which you shouldn't do that. Because you should try and, like, bring them together instead of, like, pushing them away.
That's good. Now, what if it's you have to pick? The guys are going to the football game. Girls don't want to go. You guys, you didn't know that you guys were going to have this football game, and one of your friends just got into it, and you was going to take your girlfriend out for ice cream or something. What would you do? Would you say, I'll take you out to ice cream after the game, or do you want to come to the game with me and then we go afterwards? Would you say, can we do it another day, blah, blah, blah?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm getting you ice cream before the game. If there's a concession stand, I'll get you something to eat if you're hungry. And then after the game, I'll still take you out to ice cream. Period, point blank. That's just flat on the table. I've done that before. She wanted to go somewhere, and I had other plans already. We went before, and then we went after.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me about it. What was it?
Football game.
I was asking her. Go ahead. Go ahead.
There's a lot of times that we've done that. So it's, like, hard to choose which one.
So, and did that make you feel good? It made you feel validated?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm going to ask you the third one.
Fourth.
No, this is the third.
It's the third.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can't count.
Yes. So you're still in high school?
No. See what happened was.
Okay. Do you think parents understand what you guys, your teens, are going through? What you're feeling?
They never know what we're going through.
They don't tell me about that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Taylor. Tell me. Princess.
Parents never know what we're going through because they don't really like pay that much attention to their child.
Really?
I would know from who I'm living with because it's my mom. I would know because she doesn't really pay that much attention to anything but her phone. So she doesn't really know what everything's going on.
You guys are really twins. It's a yes and no because you have to understand your parents were teenagers at once. They have lived what you have gone through. They have gone through what you are going through. They have dated. They have done things that are not allowed to say on camera. They have done a lot of things that you have done. But sometimes you don't understand. We could be happy with all the joy right now. But if I'm just sitting there and I look like mad, I'd be happy right now. I'm probably inside just cheering up. I'm just happy. I'm just sitting there, not probably paying attention. Like me, I'll just sit there. I'll just like this. And my mom would think I'm just like sad or mad or something because my head is down. And she's like, you're going to look like you're going to have a hunchback from Notre Dame. And it's like, it makes me laugh. But at the same time, it's like, no, I'm like happy inside. And then we make jokes about it. But sometimes it'd be like, no, I'm not in a joking mood. I'd be mad. There's sometimes I do be mad. I'd be like saying like, I'd be so angry. She has seen me a little bit angry, a tiny bit, not a little bit angry. Okay, she has seen me half angry. She has never seen me fully angry, but it depends on the emotion that the kid throw out. So if you're throwing out a negative emotion, I wouldn't blame the parent for assuming that you're like, say you're throwing out a happy emotion, but you're sad inside. You can't get mad at the person for thinking that you're happy and not thinking that you're depressed or something because you're throwing out a different emotion. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
In all honesty, I do feel like parents do feel and understand what you're going through because, like, well, at least my parents, because they have been teenagers. Well, I think everybody's been teenagers, but they have been teenagers before, and I feel like they've probably been through more than what we've been through. That's just how I feel. And then also my mother, she's one of the people that like you could talk to about anything and she'll understand if it's reasonable, like if it's something that, you know, it's not bad or anything. She'll understand and she'll be like, you know, and we can talk about it, we can laugh about it and everything. So I honestly do feel like, maybe not all parents, but I do feel like some parents are very understanding and understand what teenagers go through. Because in all honesty, I don't think teenagers go through that much. Well, at least me, because I don't really go through that much. But
I was going to ask that. What do you guys go through? Like, tell me some of the feelings that you guys experience.
There's actually a lot of feelings that I have went through from when I ran away and came back all 3 times.
Okay.
Okay. Like, I have actually learned how to tell my emotions instead of just hogging them in. Like, my grandma has told me to let my emotions out because of the fact that if I hold it in, if one day it might just burst out and it won't be right. It's like a full of lot of anger. And she was correct. I got so angry one day at somebody else at school because he would kept messing with me because he was my elementary bully. Before I got took out of school and went to homeschool, he was my elementary bully, and he saw me, recognized me, and thought he could still pick on me. That didn't work out for him. He chose me on the wrong day, and I got so mad. I hit him, and I whooped his butt all throughout the cafeteria, all the way outside, and to the street. And if I wasn't trying to have him killed, I would have pushed him in front of the car. That was zooming by. Like,
well,
I was
too much pain. That's because you would. I don't think you would be able to recover from that.
No, I wasn't even with her at the time. It was like my first week in school, and it was not the day to mess with me. I don't know what I can't remember what it was. I think I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I was in pain. I forgot what it was that made me so angry that morning. I just got to school and he thought he could still pick on me, and he caught left and right, up and down the street, and I whooped him through the cafeteria, up the stairs, back down the stairs, through the doors, up the stairs to go to the street, and almost got hit by a car. But I pulled him in.
Will he bully you again? Did he bully you?
No. He the principal and all of them came. I got suspended for a week, and then I came back, and he was like, "Look, G, he apologized. I don't think me and him could be friends, but he is trying. He tried, and then one day I forgot what he doing. He was being so destructive in class. Like, he was loud, playing loud music. He was messing with the teacher. Remember Miss Heath? Yes, he was messing with her, and Miss Heath told him to turn it down, turn off his electronics, put his phones away, or she was gonna take it. He called her a B, and like when that rage just went straight up, and I said, "I know darn well you ain't talking to the teacher like that." He froze and looked at me like, and he knew I was mad at that moment. He just froze and apologized to the teacher and just sat there.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Me and him have 2 classes together. When I'm in class with him, he is not destructive at all.
Well, that's good.
I'm not sure if he's destructive in all his other classes, but in the 2 classes me and him have together, he's not destructive.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what do you think? Anybody else has anything else to say? I mean, because there's a lot. What do you guys go through? The feelings and some of the stuff that you go through that we the parent may seem to be insensitive to. We're not paying you no attention. We're going, because sometimes parents go through their own stuff, and it might be at the same time as you're going through, and so it might seem like they're not paying attention, but they might just be going through at the same time. But tell me some of the stuff that you guys go through that we parents don't know about.
I honestly think I haven't really been through much, like in my teenage years.
Yeah.
I've only been through one thing, and I was just like, I was really, really insecure. And honestly, my mom really helped me through that. Like, she's just, I don't know. There's nothing that, I feel like anything that I go through, or any teenage problems, anything that teenage, like heartbreaks, or anything that people go through, I feel like I can really come to my mom and she'll be understanding. Because my mom, I feel like, is an understanding person. And she understands, because I know she goes through so much as an adult. Like, she goes through so much. And I feel like the stuff that she goes through is way more severe than the stuff that I go through. Because I don't really go through that much. I just got anger issues. So, I mean, that's on me. I gotta deal with that myself. And I get stressed really fast. So, of course, she's not going to pay attention to that because it's like on a daily basis. So, yeah. But my mom's very understanding. There's not really much that I go through.
Princess Aviana right here, she's true. My mom has actually not really been non-understanding. Like, my grandma, dad, my mom, sometimes my grandpa, they understand where we're coming from. They understand. They help us through it, and about an hour later, I'm back to being my happy self.
But you said that earlier. Did I hear that you ran away a couple of times?
Yeah, I ran away.
Okay, so then, through their understanding, how did that happen?
I'm a troublemaker. I was a troublemaker. I'm not a trouble. No. I am not a troublemaker as much.
Still am.
You don't know when to talk. I'm kind of still of a troublemaker. I'm not as much, but I kind of am still. I'm trouble sometimes. So I was grounded all the time. So I was like, I got tired of it. I wanted to leave the house, and so I contacted other family, and so they said I could come live with them, and that was me running. That what caused me to run away was I wanted freedom, and I got freedom. And when I came back, I still had freedom, but there was more rules applied to when I left, and there's things that I had to take care of. Now I do better. I have a job. I work. I'm doing what I gotta do for me, and I actually paid my whole bill this time. I paid my bill, and I was so proud of myself. So, yeah. All 3 was because I just wanted freedom. And it was like I didn't want to be stuck in the house anymore. The last time I left was because of COVID. I was like, I didn't want to be stuck in the house. And so I left. Thought I would still have freedom. Nah, where I went, I still didn't have freedom. I got to go outside, but and I got to go to the store a lot more, but that was about it.
Okay. So it was freedom that made you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you wasn't getting freedom.
Yeah, because I was always in trouble. I was always grounded.
So are you always in trouble now, or?
Not as much.
Okay. So oh, okay. That sounds good. That's
Yeah,
good.
not as much as I used to be.
Okay. So this is from a parent. And the parent says, why do teens think they know everything? Does teens think they know everything?
Oh my God.
Do you guys think
My
it?
mom says that 24/7. You act like you know everything. No, I just know things that I know.
Don't let me hear that.
There's some things that I'll be right and there's some things that I'll be wrong on. That I think I know. Like my brother, this is one of my funniest stories about him. Him, my mom, and grandma were arguing about you can't use these to cut this wire. He went, you said what? My stomach twisted and turned that whole day because they were so adamant. They're so adamant how you can't cut the wire like that. You can't do it. Huh? Oh my God. I couldn't stop. Like I was crying with tears. It was that funny. There's sometimes y'all be so wrong. Y'all just have to y'all just sit there and quiet like I do. When I do something wrong, I'll be like, I love you. And that's it. That's just what I do. That's just how I am. That's how they were looking like, and it was just the funniest day.
Okay.
So no, teenagers don't know everything. We don't think that we know everything.
Okay.
We just know more. Sometimes we know more. Sometimes we know less than y'all. There's some subjects that you guys know more, and there's some subjects that we know more. It's just how it goes.
Right. Okay. Mufasa?
To be honest, I do not think that teenagers know that much. I feel like they know stuff like if it's social media or like, stuff that's like new in age. But I feel like parents be knowing a lot because there be some stuff that I don't know. Well, of course, because I'm only 14. But that my parents know, and I be like, dang. And it's crazy because I try to argue with them, and I honestly don't know. I just argue just to argue because it could be like something and like I've never even heard of it, but I'll still argue like I know something. So I honestly don't think that teenagers know that much. I feel like, in my perspective, I argue for no reason. I just argue to argue and act like I know something because I don't really know that much. I'm not that educated. Like,
how about you, Princess?
You do have a good point. Because there is stuff that we don't know, but our parents know, but like we're trying to act like we do.
So this is all I had to tell you, and then you'll stop acting like you know everything? No, I'm serious. She acts like she knows every single thing.
like you.
Yes, but she's more annoying about it.
I don't leave my phone by my head.
Oh my God. I left my phone, and my mom dumped water on me to wake me up, and it broke. She won't leave me alone about it because she called me, but I was on the phone with her.
That's not the only thing that I
No, we're not even gonna talk. No, she thinks that she knows everything, and sometimes I'd be like, I just sit there like, I'm just gonna let this blow because I already know if I say something, she don't get mad at me. Say I'm always starting stuff and blah blah this, blah blah that, blah blah this. I ain't got time, so sometimes I just sit back and be like this. Oh, okay.
He really does.
My grandma and my mom do that to me too, and it gets on my nerves. But you need it. So most of the time, you need it. It gets annoying, but it's so true. You need to know that you're not saying you don't know everything.
Okay. Now I hear you guys are doing sounds and rapping and singing and all that kind of stuff. So how's that? You're writing raps and stuff. I heard yours is pretty risque.
Ooh.
Yeah, yours. I heard yours.
Why are you pointing at me?
Because I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
I heard
They're
yours.
talking about you.
Yeah, I heard yours is really kind of.
I had I might. Okay, I have about like 3-4 cuss words in my song sometimes.
Might.
Like there's one song called.
Sex.
I have one song about sex. That's it.
Especially last time.
It's called Candy. You know, if you guys want to hear it, I could try. I don't know. I don't know about that one yet because it's still trying to get everything situated with it. But got more songs coming out, and we go into the studio in like an hour and 30 minutes, I think it is.
Okay. And then you sing.
The both of them.
Oh, okay. Are you singing with what's your
Ray Big J, you already know.
Oh, Ray Big J, I already know.
No, the Ray Big J. You should already know.
He always goes
You should
by it.
already know Ray Big J.
Ray Big J.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Okay. I came up with the name when I was little because I used to watch WWE 24/7 with my dad. And my favorite wrestler was Rey Mysterio.
Oh, okay.
And because when I was in elementary, there was two Jonathans. There was Little Jonathan and there was Big Jonathan. I was Big Jonathan.
Okay.
Or Big J for short.
Right.
So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take Ray, put that at the beginning. I'm gonna take Big J, voila, Ray Big J.
Oh, okay.
And voila, I have lived by that name since. I can call my cousin right now, I'd be like, Cuzzo, what's my nickname? He'd be like, Ray Big J. And our producer knows it. His name is Fingers. He's awesome at making beats.
He's amazing.
He is quick with it. He will mix your music while you're doing your music. It's just I have never seen something like that before, ever.
Yeah.
And so he's awesome. He helps us, and I think I have. Let's see. I have Thank You. I have Candy. We have another song we have another song coming out that we're going to go record right now called Solo and Me and You. Oh, and my first song with Taylor, Princess Taylor, Stop Playing. I have it as my ringtone, and sometimes my mom gets mad at me because it wakes everybody. It's like they're starting to get annoyed with the song. That's how much it goes on. Like when I get a notification, stop playing. I can't sing at all, so don't judge my voice. But that's all they hear. It's 24/7. It's the whole song.
What inspired you for some of the lyrics? Like, do you like Candy? Where was that coming from? That was coming from.
Stop Playing was basically how I was feeling at that moment. I was at the time I was like, stop playing with my emotions. The whole song in there,
Who's playing? Were you playing with his emotions? Oh, it was about you.
It was about her, about some friends.
Oh.
It was about a lot of people.
My friends have started drama between each other.
Oh my! It's silly drama.
But we're not gonna go there.
We're not that.
I would like to go there.
No.
thanks.
No. I've been
not
to
a
the
good topic.
I've been to the point where I was ready to fight him. So it doesn't.
There's a lot of them.
3 of them on the top. It don't want to talk about. But still, that one was just like, stop playing with my emotions. I ain't got time right now. I am going to be the biggest star. I'm about to be the next hit, and you playing with my emotions. You better stop playing. That's what that one was. Candy, we don't know what that was. Me and my cousin, we was just sitting. We was talking on the way to the studio. It was just me and him before these two wanted to join. Before I made her join, my mom made her join. So before these two joined, we were sitting there and we was talking. And when we got to the studio, he was like, "We need to make what's the topic?" He was like, "Y'all ain't got one? Not yet." We was still thinking. He was like, "All right, write about Candy, but not the way that you think." Me and my cousin got it right off the dome. We went. My first draft of my rap was explicit. Like there was no cover. It was just out there. I said everything bold. And then my cousin, he's a great rapper. Like he is flame. He is fire at making raps. That's his thing. he can make like 20 raps in less than 30 minutes, but he doesn't know, he doesn't use his gift. No one knows why, but that's just what he does. He helped me fix it, and that's one of my favorite songs now. And out of my whole song, I think that is my favorite song. It's Candy.
Okay, and how about you?
What inspired me to sing?
Mhm.
My mom.
Really? Oh, you and your mom was close, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're your best friends.
Yeah.
You guys are.
Only friend.
Are you guys related?
Yes, this is my little sister,
Yeah.
No, okay.
Princess Aviana. No,
So,
Prince Jonathan. You can't see, we're twins. She hates when I say that because people say that all the time. She be like, no.
He wants people to say that, but my older brother,
Oh my God.
He just wants to look cute like me. He can't. He can't do that.
I know I'm sexy. No, I'm joking.
oh wow. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. So, and
What about you? Hold up.
Yeah.
We forgot all about you. What about you? What inspired you
There you
to
go.
sing?
What inspired me was when I was little, I was always like singing around almost every single day. And I still do.
that's good. That's
But
good.
it depends on like the song that I'm listening to.
Yeah, I heard this stuff. Don't stop. You have a good voice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I've heard you. You have a good voice, and your voice is unique. You have a unique voice, a unique sound. So that's good. So together, that's going to be really blended.
There's 4 of us. We don't know where my cousin's at. I think he's on his way here or he's here. We have no idea. But we gotta be at the studio at 7 o'clock. That's all we know.
Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching us. Thank you for the support, and I
Make
hope
sure
you
you
guys
hit
have a blessed day. Make sure you hit that
subscribe button, the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification
so
bell.
you can be notified every
You
time we
already
come
know.
on.
Ding! Every time we come on, Teen Talk.
Make sure you share, subscribe, and comment, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. We love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. And yeah, have a blessed day, you guys.